Hi Cancer, how's it going? Happy Monday. I hope you're doing awesome today. Um, Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and I've shuffled. So I have pulled two oracle cards. You got the twin Irin and you got flexibility. So I'll go over those at the end. But first, I just want to pull 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. So always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in case you have messages over there. If any of your messages repeat, I'll let you know. I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe Spirit really wants us to get the message if they repeat. Okay, so Cancer, what messages do you have for Cancer today, please, Spirit? Here we go. Let's pull 10 cards and then we'll go through them individually. You have the Fool. I just did this for Sagittarius and they got the Fool for their first card. And then you have Four of Swords and 10 of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Moon, Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Cups, and Temperance. So this is good. Some major arcanas in here. You got the Fool, the Moon, Judgment, and Temperance. Okay, so let's start with your first card. You got the Fool. This card represents your current situation, and you can see the message on the card. I am guided and protected on my life journey. So Cancer, remember, you are always protected and guided on your life journey, just in case you don't feel like that. So the Fool card is all about new beginnings, a fresh start, a new cycle, a clean slate. It's a card of freedom, innocence, courage, openness, trust, risk-taking, spontaneity, adventure, originality. But yeah, innocence, freedom, free spirit. You're definitely a free spirit. The Fool represents. So for some of you, this card could indicate being at a crossroads. There are a variety of paths that you can choose from, and the Fool suggests making an intuitive decision, even if it seems illogical. This is a moment for faith and trust in yourself and in the universe. Spirit saying, follow your heart and embrace whatever comes your way, and know that you're always safe and protected. Okay. This card says you are embarking on a new way of life. This may involve a physical journey for some of you. Maybe you're moving to a new place, or you're starting a new job, or maybe you're getting married or divorced. You're beginning a new spiritual path, and you have absolute faith in the universe. For some of you, you have no fear and you feel like everything will turn out well, as it's meant to. You may be in touch with the intuitive realm, or you may be naive about the future. This card represents a state of openness and faith that you'll be supported in your adventure. Okay. For some of you, you may feel like you're out of sync with the rest of the world, but in a positive way. You might feel like you want to go out on your own. You may feel isolated from a group. Your experience of the current situation is different from those around you. You feel like you're marching to a different drummer, and you probably are. Spirit saying, listen to that drummer, for this is the beat of your authentic self trying to get your attention. Okay. The Fool, guided and protected on your life journey. So some type of beginning, a fresh start, an opportunity. Some of you may find new work, a new romantic partner. You might begin a creative venture, or you may be driven by another passion. The Fool suggests that you may need to approach with caution. Know the practicalities and explore your options before you take any risks. Because the Fool can be a risk taker. Risk-taking, spontaneous. Okay, and then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Four of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality is the message on the card. So this is Libra energy. You could be having an issue with a Libra. It doesn't have to be. This card is saying you need to rest. You need to rebuild your strength. You're retreating, you're withdrawing, you're in self-protection mode, rejuvenation, restoration, contemplation, peace, meditation. So the Four of Swords, it says that you have situations, troubles, or problems that need resolution, but now is not the time for you to deal with them. Spirit wants you to take a break and rest first and reflect so you can handle the situation better. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring you clear insight so you can handle your situation to your benefit. Okay? You're after a painful time, you're in the first stage of recovery, whether from emotional upheaval or physical illness. You're resting and taking time to think things through and plan your next moves wisely. Again, Spirit's saying you may want to retreat from other people and the world while you get your inner house in order. Okay? Marching to your own drum, right? You feel the need for introspection and solitude to contemplate and understand what happened and why. Okay, this card represents rest and recuperation, working on your problems quietly and with motivation, rebuilding your strength. You could feel like you're being held in a suspended state, also with the Four of Swords. This card represents taking a time out, withdrawal, retreat. It can show time away from your usual responsibilities. Some of you may be taking time off work, or another part of your life might go on temporary hold. With regards to your relationships, this card could signify a withdrawal. It could be for practical reasons because you live far away from each other, or because you might need a relationship break. This card is neither positive or negative, it's neutral. It could suggest that nothing is going on. So take however it resonates in a general reading, okay? And then your third card is the Ten of Cups. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. The message on the card is, I have all I wish for in my relationships. This is Pisces energy. So your foundation card is all about love, inner happiness, dreams coming true, fulfillment, joy, lasting happiness, domestic harmony, homecomings, security, emotional stability, alignment, divine love, blissful relationships. This card indicates everything that most people wish for. Love and harmony, a happy family life, true love and companionship. It's a time of completion with the number 10, of reaping what you've sown. This card could symbolize abundance in a larger sense, contentment, satisfaction in all your endeavors. It can symbolize people living harmoniously together, sharing their love and their lives unconditionally. And this card is so positive that it can offset any negative cards in your reading. Okay, so this card could represent the ideal family life. For you, this can mean just that, or it can represent components of such a life. A safe, comfortable place to live, and people, either your friends or family, to share your life. This card's about having people to share your joys and support you through your sorrows. Really beautiful card. Complete happiness and fulfillment. Success. Now you can appreciate life's blessings. This card signifies the freedom to live as you choose. So they already got freedom with the Fool card. Okay, having a sense of freedom. I would make a note of that. You feel at home in every sense. You're enjoying close bonds with your family, friends, groups, and children, and at home. Your life is serene, and your relationships are harmonious. In love, this card could show the ultimate expression of emotion. You are loved the way you need to be loved. And this card could also indicate finding your ideal home. Okay, I'm just making a note of it. So however that resonates with you. And then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, and you have the Nine of Swords. This message says, I trust the present moment. This is Gemini energy. So something to do with your past, but is important now. And the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety and fear, negativity, worry, doubt, having a troubled conscience, isolation, nightmares, being at your breaking point, feeling despair, hopeless, trauma, depression. But don't forget you got the Ten of Cups, and that offsets any negative card in your reading. Some of you are really struggling with thoughts, worries, guilt, anguish, or concerns that fill your mind. You're unable to settle your mind, and the lack of sleep adds to the situation, making you feel even more vulnerable. So you might be having trouble sleeping because of all of this. extreme anxiety, nightmares, unhappiness. You may have regrets over past mistakes, because this card represents your past. Regrets over past mistakes. Or misfortunes. You're in an unhappy, intense state of mind, whether or not the facts bear out the fear. Thus, the suffering associated with this card may be mostly in your mind. You're troubled by bad dreams or horrible fantasies. Deep-rooted or repressed issues are trying to surface so you can resolve them. It will likely be very challenging to change your attitudes and beliefs, but it's worth the effort and unpleasantness. 9 is the number of completion, and this card indicates that the changes that you're being required to make forecast a better future. Okay, maybe you're experiencing insomnia a little bit, but trust in the present moment, Spirit's saying. Worries, doubt. Maybe you're overthinking a specific situation and are worrying about negative outcomes, or maybe you feel overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. This card could also represent an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. So yeah, insomnia, nightmares, or anything that disturbs your peace is what this card could represent, something to do with the past. Then your immediate future card is the Moon. This is a major arcana. This card represents what's likely to happen soon in your life. The message on the card is, my intuition guides me to the right decision. So, yeah, this card's all about feelings, your feelings. It could be anxiety again. It could be talking about anxiety again. So I would make a note of that. It's disillusionment, complexity, secrets, fears, deception, confusion, your subconscious, uncertainty, imagination, dreams, your intuition, the unknown. That's what the Moon represents in the major arcana. So yeah, really follow your intuition and your dreams at this time or soon, because this is your immediate future card. Really, really tune into your intuition. You're becoming more aware of feelings and your inner perceptions. For some of you, this card could also suggest psychic abilities. You're able to tune into other people's vibrations because you're connected to the energetic network around you. Okay, so this is a good time to develop your intuitive skills as well. Pay attention to your inner self, your lunar self. What else can I tell you about? This card could also represent deception, deceit, self-deception, confinement. If you get taken, especially emotionally, it's because you let your rational mind override your feelings. This card is telling you to tie up loose ends connected to the past, especially to your mother or other females. So this may be those deep-rooted or repressed issues that are trying to surface, because this is your immediate future card. It just, you know, following right after the Nine of Swords. Pay attention to your dreams, feelings, instincts, and intuition. And yeah, This card represents tying up loose ends connected to your past, especially to your mother or other females. If it resonates, leave me a comment. Would love to know that. Just helps me with my readings. For some of you, this card could reveal that there's a decision to be made, but you're not able to see the full picture yet. And you may have doubts about a relationship or another situation that is unclear. There may be buried issues that need to surface. So this is a card of sensitivity and emotions. But yeah, really, you know, maybe put a little notebook beside your bed. And that includes daydreaming too, if you catch yourself daydreaming. And make notes, okay? Spirit's trying to send you some messages. Your 6th card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. And you have the 3 of Wands. You have the energy you need to realize your goals. You're making a lot of progress. This is Aries energy. So the 3 of Wands is all about foresight, momentum, looking ahead, expansion, rapid growth, strength again. I would make a note of that. Getting a lot stronger for sure. They've already mentioned strength in your reading. Just making a note. This card could represent overseas opportunities or cooperation in business, enterprise, effort, trade, accomplishment, success, satisfaction. This card indicates great vision and foresight. Some of you have taken an idea and started implementing it. You've laid the groundwork for a new business, enterprise, career, or project. You can clearly see your goal. Take a step back and watch for initial responses. Because you've done your work well, you can expect to see signs of success. You're ready and willing to demonstrate what you have achieved. Remain calm and in control of your situation. There's no need for impulsiveness. Take things firmly in hand and act in a mature and responsible manner based on your experience and your common sense. You've consolidated your business or a situation or your enterprise, and now can expect to see financial and or personal gain. By clearly defining the role that you want to play, you present a positive picture to the world, and this confident attitude will draw helpful people towards you, or you'll attract beneficial circumstances. You've established a solid foundation for your business or your occupation, and now can expect cooperation from others. You're clear about who you are and what you intend to achieve. Others are going to respond positively to you now. Okay? The outcome that you desire most in your situation. Your plans are taking shape. This is a card of action. You're ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You might be heading into unknown territory. And at this point, sense the reality of the plan that you've committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. The overall message of this card is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. You've nurtured an idea that you have nurtured begins to take shape. And if you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. And then your 7th card is the 4 of Pentacles. This card represents your self-image, how you see yourself. So Capricorn energy. Again, I trust that I am always safe and protected. Know that you're always guided and protected on your life journey. I trust that I'm always safe and protected. I'm making a note of that. Spirit really wants you to know that. So your self-image card is the 4 of Pentacles, how you see yourself. This card's all about being guarded, guardedness, possessiveness, insecurity, hoarding, stinginess, stability again, savings, thrifty, isolation again. However it resonates with you, isolation, overprotective, mistrust, paranoid, a lack of generosity, thrifty, you're saving money, you're in control, you're setting boundaries, scarcity, materialism, wealth, frugal, conservative, security. So this card could represent a miser. You might have a lot, but you're afraid to use it, share it, or enjoy it. Something's threatening you, whether it's your own fears or someone trying to take what's yours. For some of you, you may be so afraid of losing what you have that you hold it too close. And your attitude towards your gifts, whether it's your money, your belongings, or your time, and even your health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy. Your self-image card, you're hanging on to something, either your possessions or a situation, in a stubborn and inflexible manner. Remember, you got the flexibility card, but we'll get to that at the end, okay? You're acting in a stubborn and inflexible manner. Fear of change may be involved, or you might be comfortable where you are, but your fixed attitude may be limiting you or blocking new opportunities for success and happiness. This card could represent a security-conscious person, someone who's holding tight to their money and material possessions. I don't blame you in this day. It's crazy out there. You may fear that loss is in the offing and are trying to prepare yourself by closely guarding what you have, or you may simply be overly cautious and conservative in financial areas. Yeah, I understand, for sure. Some tough times out there right now. But remember to trust that you're always safe and protected. The 4 of Pentacles can be about stability in your finances and in your relationships. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. And if you faced financial hardship recently, Spirit wants you to know, or this card could just represent reassurance, signifying an end to money troubles. The only issue here is looking inward, focusing only on comfort and material possessions. And at the extreme, some of you, again, Spirit's saying maybe you might have a miserly attitude. If this resonates, try not to cling too tightly to your money and possessions. This card, regarding financial security, this card could represent a starting point rather than an end in itself. And then your environment, or how others see you and your situation, is the Judgment card, Major Arcana. I look back with compassion for myself is the message on the card. I look back with compassion for myself. So this card is all about reevaluation or self-evaluation, responsibility, judgment, rebirth, an inner calling, a total transformation. It's a card of renewal, purpose, acceptance. So you're being called to face your past before moving on. Acknowledge whatever happened, accept it, and let it go. You've learned so much and you've been through so much. You now have the wisdom and strength to free yourself from the past. There's the strength message again. A time for change is at hand. So again, Spirit's saying maybe you're starting a new job, a new relationship, or a new way of life. But this time you're more in control. You have the experience and the knowledge to move forward. The Spirit just wants you to make your final good farewells, your final, goodbyes. Some of you are having a personal awakening. You may be turning away from a traditional set of beliefs and turning toward one that better suits your personal philosophy of life. Judgment represents the end of an old way of life. That's just the train, sorry. So loud. That might be a sign for you, Cancer. The timing of it. So judgment represents the end of an old way of life, a cycle that's finished. It's time to seek a new direction, to make adjustments that reflect who you truly are. It's a positive card that represents regeneration and rebirth after a period of confusion and confinement. Maybe you felt dead in your old life, but now you have the unique opportunity to enliven yourself and your environment by making the appropriate changes. It's a time of freedom to be yourself. Here's the freedom message again. I'm going to write that down. I like that. It's a time of freedom to be yourself. Yeah, I like that. You've had a wake-up call from the universe, and now you're ready to step into a new phase of your maturing process. Your life is fairly settled now, and you're letting things grow at a steady pace without hurrying the process. A new phase in your life is coming into being as the natural result of your maturity. You might be getting important news that will prove beneficial, or you might learn something new that will bring you joy and a sense of fulfillment. If you haven't been feeling well lately, Spirit's saying your health is going to improve, and any problems that you have will be easily solved. Okay, with the Judgment card. And remember to look back with compassion for yourself. This card represents an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. Maybe you're deciding to give a relationship or a situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. Again, this card could represent having a spiritual awakening, and it could also be talking about mediumship. So, self-evaluation, responsibility, purpose, acceptance, a total transformation, reflecting. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most, is the Queen of Cups. This can be male or female in a general reading. This is you, Cancer, showing up in your reading. I trust what I know and I follow my heart is the message on the card. Very intuitive, very in flow, emotionally stable, sensitive, peace-loving, supportive, caring, compassionate, comforting, calm, imaginative, has many creative talents, warm, kind, intuitive, really focus on, listen to your intuition at this time when the Queen of Cups comes up. She's very intuitive. She's a healer, harmonious. This person, this Queen of Cups, likes to make a pleasant place for people to gather and wants everyone to be comfortable and happy. She's very sensitive to others' feelings and often knows when something is wrong before they do. She usually knows just what can help the problem too. Sometimes she can be quiet and shy, but once engaged in a conversation, she is a good and caring listener. She's kind, gentle, and nurturing, is a lover of the arts, although she might not be an artist herself. She encourages the skills and talents of others. Her psychic abilities can be very strong, and she can be moody, depressed, and overly introverted as well. This Queen of Cups can represent any kindly man or woman in your life, your wife, husband, or the woman or man that you love. They are creative, could be an artist with visionary tendencies. Their psychic ability is highly developed and tends to be accurate. She tempers her intuitive nature with mature judgment. And Cancer, if this is you, these qualities apply, although they still may be undeveloped. This card could also represent a situation that may concern a creative endeavor, relationship, or circumstances with a positive emotional tone. Okay, so this is you showing up in your reading. The Queen of Cups, Cancer. Sensitivity, imagination, intuition again, like the Moon card. Creativity and love again. So they're repeating those messages. You're a loving partner and a very good friend. You have high emotional intelligence, and supporting others comes naturally to you. You're led by your heart rather than your head. This card is telling you to act with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. You need to stand by your boundaries so you don't give too much too, is the message here. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the Temperance card, Major Arcana. This card is Sagittarius energy. So this card is moderation. You'll find clarity if you stay calm. I find clarity through calm. Okay? Having a balanced temperament, cooperation, compromise, adaptability, relationship, purpose again, finding your purpose, finding meaning, having patience, choosing the middle path, harmony again, tranquility, serenity, peace, balance, calm. This card is telling you to watch your balance. Make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for the situation at hand. Practice moderation and patience in everything. This is no time for extreme behavior or melodramatic gestures. Okay? Spirit is saying, stay stoic. You'll find clarity if you stay calm. Okay? Moderation in all things. You're being cautioned to have patience. This situation is going to teach you to wait calmly when it seems like nothing is happening, but you're not in a position to hurry matters along. You just have to be patient. And temperance is linked to the moon as well. Okay? And you did get the moon card. So you're being asked to blend things in a harmonious way. You're learning to temper your ego needs with the legitimate needs of the spirit within. This is a time of inner growth and outer harmony. With patience, you can unite the disparate elements into a harmonious whole. If you have to bring things together, people, situations, Spirit saying you're going to be able to do that. Blend them harmoniously together. This card shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. Some of you may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. Some of you may be playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator. That's to come. That's your future, okay? And then your first oracle message is flexibility. So the message with this card is we've already mentioned this. This card is warning you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there's also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card is suggesting being amendable to change. It's also a card of abundance and prosperity. If you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. And again, this card is letting you know that a time of rapid growth is ahead. They've already talked about that in your reading. Don't resist it. This is the right time for, the time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to occur in your life. And then your last message is number 35, and you got the twin Irin. The twins are asking you to ask them to bring you clarity when the truth evades you. They can help you to discern the right choice when making an important decision, or when you are unsure of the highest course of action to take. With their help, anything remaining hidden will soon come swiftly out into the light. Okay? Something is hidden, something you can't, if you're trying to make a decision and you need some help, call upon the twin Irin. They want to help you, but unless you ask them for help, they can't help you. Okay? They'll bring you clarity when you're not able to see the truth. Okay? They'll help you make the right choice when you're dealing with an important decision, or when you're not sure the highest course of action to take. And if anything is hidden from you, they'll bring it to light. So that's your reading, Cancer. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Just helps me with my readings. And if this reading resonated with you and you would like your own private personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me. Usually takes me about an hour to record your messages, and then I email you your recording or I send it on WhatsApp. And I usually do the readings within 24 hours of booking, okay? So thank you so much for allowing me to channel your messages today from Spirit. I'm really grateful. I'm sending you lots of love. So we got retreating, isolation, finding your ideal home, freedom, regrets over past mistakes or misfortunes, getting so strong. You're safe and protected. It's about freedom to be yourself. Lots of good stuff coming in your reading. Sending you lots of love, Cancer. Take good care. See you next time. Bye.